Hello PrimeFyre driver. In this video I'm going to go over the steps required to navigate through the PrimeFyre driver application, which can be installed on any tablet, Android tablet, iPad, iPhone, or Android phone for that matter. I have it installed on iPhone 14 here. Click on the icon. It asks me to re-log in. I was logged in before. The first thing that comes up is a dispatch list. On the dispatch list, the dispatch board, is a list of all the routes for today. The route that is assigned to me is going to be 10 Tuesday. This number is 5 stops. All right, I click on the rectangle for 10 Tuesday. It brings me up to a list of all my service stops. There are 5 of them. And here's a little bit of a description for each one of the stops. Here's Dunkin' Donuts 3, job node. There's a gravel driveway, and I have to be careful, transitioning to the pavers. And then on here, there's if you hit this drop down, there's special equipment entry here. Here we put septic 1, but you can put whatever you guys use for equipment for this particular service. Now, to get a little bit more details on the work order itself and on the service stop, you hit this little screwdriver and wrench button, circle at the top right. That brings you into the work order itself for the service stop. On here, notice the site address. You can click on the arrow by the site address and use any of the navigation applications that come up to navigate to the site. Once you're on site, you can hit this update button here, and that will update the coordinates, the longitude and latitude, that much closer to the site itself. So it's easier to get to for any future services. As you scroll down, the work order status is still new. Service, you have one service, it's for septic. You don't have any assets on the site. You do have an equipment. So in here you can make your equipment entry. I would make my equipment entry. I click on septic, and I put a little bit more of a description. Hose feed required. I can put in the size, equipment depth. I can also add an interval of service. Also, I can extend over the cover itself. Put in the type of cover, extend over the cover itself, and then record the longitude and latitude for the cover. So it's that much easier for any future services. I can also put any other notes required for the service in the equipment section. And also I can add an image. I can even take a picture and add it to the equipment entry. Hitting the back button will bring you back to the work order. You can close the services, you can close the equipment by selecting these arrows here on the right side. There's more details as you scroll down. There are more details to the route. 10 Tuesday, stop number 1, the schedule date, type of service, once the note is there again. And then you have all these selections here at the bottom. You have waste entry, work order notes, work order images. By clicking on the waste entry, you can have more details on the waste collected. You can even put the waste ticket on here. You can click on Add Manifest. You can select the image or camera. Same thing for Add Gross Ticket Image. You can put in any notes. Okay, remember to hit save after you're done. You can also put in any additional work order notes. Add note. Extra hose. Save. You can also attach an image after you write your note with the note. go back. You can put any additional images to the work order. That'll also come up on the work order. You can click Add Images here, select from the gallery or the camera. And also at the bottom, you can have the work order signed. That'll come up on the work order. It's saved with the coordinates where it was actually signed. After putting in your equipment, doing your waste entry, putting in any work order notes, any work order images, getting the signature, you go back to the work order status section, select the little arrow to the right of new, select completed, and you're done with that site, you're done with that service. Now you can hit the back arrow. Notice that the stop 1 status is now completed, and then you move on to the next service stop and repeat the same thing that you did for stop number 1. Thank you.